Hi, I am Stefan Ukrainsky and welcome back to Let's Talk Sports. Today we will be covering the Union clinching the Supporters Shield, the Phillies losing to the Dodgers, Temple flying over UTSA, and Quentin Grimes coming back to the Sixers. At the end, I will make my picks for Week 6 of the NFL season. The Philadelphia Union has won the 2025 MLS Supporters Shield, claiming the league's best regular season record for the second time in club history after Saturday's 1-0 win over New York City FC. With their Shield capture during Saturday's win against NYC Football Club, the Philadelphia Union have secured the Eastern Conference's #1 seed in the Audi 2025 MLS Cup playoffs. In his first season in charge since replacing legendary head coach Jim Quentin, Bradley Cornell has led a massive turnaround for a Union side that missed the playoffs last year. The former St. Louis City Soccer Club manager has implemented a high-press system and a structured defensive plan, giving the Union a league-best 66 points with 1 game left. Final score, Union 1, New York City Football Club 0. Congratulations to the Philadelphia Union for winning the 2025 Supporters Shield. Evan Simon threw 2 touchdown passes, and Hunter Smith had a long touchdown run as Temple dominated the second half for a 27-21 win over UTSA in the American Athletic Conference opener for both teams on Saturday. Patrick Overmeyer had touchdowns rushing and receiving as the Roadrunners took a 14-3 halftime lead. The Owls opened the second half with a 10-play, 75-yard drive capped by an 8-yard receiving touchdown for JoJo Bermudez. The Roadrunners quickly regained the lead on McCann's 18-yard pass to Devin McCune, but the Owls went 38 yards to take the lead on Simon's 15-yard pass to Peter Clark, and Carl Harding kicked a 36-yard field goal to give Temple their 3rd win of the season. Final score, Temple 27, UTSA 21. Good luck to the Temple Owls in their next game against the Navy Midshipmen on Saturday. Teoscar Hernandez rallied the Dodgers with a 3-1 homer in the 7th inning that bailed out Shohei Ohtani, both on the mound and at the plate, and led Los Angeles to a 5-3 win over the Philadelphia Phillies in Game 1 of their National League Division Series on Saturday night. The Phillies had only 2 hits after they scored 3 times in the 3rd on JT Realmuto's 2-1 triple and Harrison Bader's sacrifice fly. Kike Hernandez chased Christopher Sanchez in the 6th, when he whipped a 2-out 2-1 double down the left field line that made it 3-2. Hernandez silenced a roaring Phillies crowd with an opposite field drive to right off Strom for a 5-3 lead and take Game 1 of the National League Division Series. Final score, Dodgers 5, Phillies 3. Good luck to the Philadelphia Phillies in Game 3 of the National League Division Series. Restricted free agent guard Quentin Grimes has signed a 1-year, $8.7 million qualifying offer to return to the Philadelphia 76ers. Grimes was selected number 25 in the 2021 NBA Draft and spent his first 2 seasons with the New York Knicks prior to trades to the Detroit Pistons, Dallas Mavericks, and Philadelphia 76ers from 2023 to 2025. He averaged 21.9 points and 4.5 assists in 28 games with the 76ers after being traded from the Dallas Mavericks at the February deadline. He had 5 30-point games and 2 40-point games with the 76ers last season. Welcome back to the Sixers, Quentin Grimes! I did not do so well in my picks last week. I went 2-4, getting the Colts and Commanders right, missing the 49ers, Browns, Ravens, and Bills. It's Week 6 of the NFL season, which teams will win on Thursday and Sunday. Philadelphia Eagles versus New York Giants. The Eagles lost 21-17 to the Broncos. Big Blue lost 26-14 to the Saints. I predict the Eagles winning in New Jersey. Denver Broncos versus New York Jets. The Broncos won 21-17 at Philadelphia. The Jets lost 37-22 to Dallas. I predict the Broncos winning in London. Cleveland Browns versus Pittsburgh Steelers. The Browns lost 21-17 to Minnesota. The Steelers are coming off their bye week. I predict the Steelers winning in Pittsburgh. Dallas Cowboys versus Carolina Panthers. The Cowboys won 37-22 in New Jersey. The Panthers won 27-24 to Miami. I predict the Cowboys winning in Carolina. San Francisco 49ers versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The 49ers won 26-23 at Los Angeles. The Buccaneers won 38-35 at Seattle. I predict the Buccaneers winning in Tampa. Cincinnati Bengals versus Green Bay Packers. The Bengals lost 37-24 to Detroit. The Packers are coming off their bye week. I predict the Packers winning at Lambeau Field. Check in next week and see how we all did. That is a wrap. You can check me out on my podcast at Stefano Sports Radio or through the podcast app or this YouTube channel. And you can listen to me on Saturday nights at 6 o'clock on 1360 WNJC and streaming online at super1360WNJC.com. Thank you for watching and see you next time on Let's Talk Sports.